the Mani Ratnam Rahman combo, like I'm actually recording a song. So it was just surreal. I mean, it was just exciting and surreal. Swades was one of the most wonderful films done by Shah Rukh Khan sir. As much as beautiful as Udit ji has sung it in Hindi, but somewhere like in my as a son and like a music lover and a like an ardent fan of my father and Rahman sir's combo, somewhere I wish if only like he sang the Hindi version as well. Like Nenjame Nenjame, when I sang it, I don't think I thought it was going to be such a big hit as it became. I love recording, like when he's there, it's like he knows exactly how to make me sound. He knows exactly how it should sound.
Tracking milestones of an incredible journey spanning more than 3 decades. Rahman Music Sheets. Hi friends, discover the top take as we uncover the wow factor in this episode. Do watch it till the end to grab this musical moment of the day. Vijay Yesudas, singer, actor. Son of Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan awardee, legendary icon K.J. Yesudas.
Surmayee Ankhiyon mein nanna munna ek sapna de ja re.
In the early 2000s, Vijay chose his path, playback singing. He revealed this journey, his first song with Rahman, in episode 218 of Rahman Music Sheets. Find its link in the description. (2013) Kadal, Tamil film dubbed in Telugu, directed by Mani Ratnam, shot by Rajiv Menon, music by A.R. Rahman. Kadal's soundtrack, a fusion of Christian gospel, blues and Carnatic, earned both critical acclaim and commercial success. Every track dominated iTunes Top 10. The film won 4 Filmfare Awards: Rajiv Menon Best Cinematography, Gautam Karthik Best Debut Actor, Shakti Sri Gopalan Best Playback Singer, A.R. Rahman Best Music. For Vijay Yesudas, Kadal wasn't just another recording. It was his first song in the Mani Ratnam A.R. Rahman universe, the beginning of a legacy in sound.
Vijay, when you were in the recording studio and you saw Mr. Mani Ratnam, Mr. Vairamuthu and Mr. Rahman, 3 legends right in front of you, that sight, what did it do to you?
Yeah, I mean, I was very, like it's the first time that I'm kind of recording for a Mani Ratnam film, and I know my father has done a lot of films, so many films, and so many beautiful songs for Ilayaraja sir, and even one of Rahman sir's as well. It was amazing to see all 3 of them there, and it was just something like surreal for me. Like I was like, wow, I'm actually singing a song with these 3 people, especially the Mani Ratnam A.R. Rahman combo. Like I'm actually recording a song, so it was just surreal. I mean, it was just exciting and surreal. I was nervous. I guess that you could say I was nervous in the inside, like as in the booth. I was singing and I was like nervous. I was kind of thing, but then I finally fought through that, and then it came out good. So.
This song carries a very heavy sense of longing. How did Mr. Rahman brief you?
Yeah.
I'm very keen to know the process.
Yeah, no, when they were working for Kadal, when they were working on the lyrics, and it was taken from a certain the poetry that they used, and they were sitting, and so when they were in sitting and kind of working on that, um, I remember like how um, they they were like taking the different lines, and then they were narrating it to me, and when I was writing down the lyrics and stuff like that. So like I knew like the kind of effort, obviously I saw like how much effort they were taking to just get those the correct phrases into it and stuff like that, like with Vairamuthu sir and whatnot.
பரந்த வானம் படைச்ச கடவுளே.
Mani sir is sitting there and Vairamuthu sir is sitting there, and Vairamuthu sir has given me the lyrics. He's narrated it in his own, like way, and then I write that down, and then sir's just playing the tune. Before that, just a few minutes, I got a few minutes before they all three of them came. They played the song, and I kind of got an idea. But then by the time they came in, and then sir was playing it, and then I wrote the lyrics, and I was playing it, and then he was saying this, and all that they were talking, and I kind of tried to figure out the tune in a way, and then he said, "Okay, you ready? Let's go." So it was like that, and then I was like, "Okay," and then I just couldn't say anything. I was like, "Okay, I'll just go with it. Let's see what happens." And then I went in, and then I slowly got into it. I got into it, and then it was, and then I, kind of started kind of belting out, if you want to say it like that. But with Sittirenila, I think it was more of it was a very mellow start, so I had time to kind of get into it.
எல்லாமே ஒத்தையில நிக்குதுடே.
It starts with a kid crying. And when the song starts, it sounds like a lullaby.
It is, yeah. Surely, and then it's a lullaby, but at the same time, it had this very undertone, like undercurrent of a message to human, like mankind. Like எல்லாமே ஒத்தையில நிக்குதுடே, நீ கூட ஒத்தையில நிக்கிற, like it was a message, but it was very subtle. But then it was like it was packaged as a lullaby. It softly tell us, in a way, like we have so much to live for. We're such a good, like when we're together, when we're just loving each other, and just being kind to each other. Everything starts with just a human kindness, and like whether it's growing something, whether it's growing plants, whether it's just taking care of nature, all these things. So there's so many things that's said in it, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful way of conveying it.
எட்டுவை மக்கா எட்டு வச்சு ஆகாசம்.
You know, I want to share one of my childhood memories, something I read in a magazine. Your dad sang for Sadma,
Yeah,
Surmayee Ankhiyon Mein,
yeah.
written by Gulzar Sahib.
सुरमई अखियों में.
Lullabies in Hindi films were always in female voices, and mostly Lata ji's voice.
Yeah.
Gulzar Sahib in an interview said, after Yesudas ji, lullabies should always be sung by male singers.
I mean, that's a great like compliment and a thing from Sir Gulzar Sahib, because I think, yeah, I mean that he's done so many things like that which are evergreen and forever.
अखियों में आ जाता तेरे.
And so that's, I just live on, they say, that you need to get out of the shadow, from your father's shadow, and all these things that they say. Sometimes I just joke about it, and I just kind of, say that, I have my biggest competition in my own house type of thing, but in a way, it's that shadow that's always kind of, or that kind of, what do you call, protection, that he's there, that's always kind of kept me just kind of going without much worry. Like my comparison is, more so with him, like rather than anybody else. And so when I sing, I don't think nowadays, especially in the last maybe 10, 15 years, initial 5 to 6 years, it was very difficult to get to understand, what I've come from, what I've gotten, and to kind of get, used to that. So I think like the likes of especially Sir, like Rahman Sir and all, really made me understand what I am capable of, and that's something that not many people do very well in this industry particularly. So
பூக்களை திறந்தால் தேன் துளி இருக்கும் மரம் ஒன்று விழுந்தால் மறுபடி தழைக்கும்
दिलबर की आंखों का दीदार ना किया क्या खाक हो जिया जिसने प्यार ना किया।
इस हफ्ते प्यार और प्यार की दीवानगी ने बॉक्स ऑफिस पे अपनी कीमत आजमाई। रिलीज हुई थामा।
फैसला मैं कर चुका हूँ तू मेरा मैं भी हूँ बस तेरा
एक दीवाने की दीवानियत।
आने में देर तो नहीं हुई ना? क्यों?
कांतारा के अंदर कभी मत जाना बेटा।
3 हफ्ते बाद क्या हाल है कांतारा चैप्टर 1 का।
जब कह रहे पीछे आने को तो आ जाना यहाँ पे, यहाँ आ जा।
तो उन्हें कहने देना, तू क्यों बोल रहा है?
जज है, थोड़ी तो इज्जत कर ले उनकी।
वो तेरा मामा लगता है?
जज साहब मामा कह रहे हैं आपको।
जॉली LLB 3 साबित हो रही है ऑक्सीजन। कौन चल रहा है, कौन फिसल रहा है और कौन कर रहा है पैसा वसूल। वेलकम टू बॉलीवुड बॉक्स, फिल्मों में पैसे का खेल। एवरी संडे ओनली ऑन O2 इंडिया। फाइंड इट्स लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन।
2004, Swades, directed by Ashutosh Gowariker, still resonates as a timeless cult classic. A stirring tale of homecoming that reminds us to return to our roots. Its music an emotional journey of identity, discovery and belonging. For Rahman's soulful score, Udit Narayan, Alka Yagnik, Kailash Kher, Sadhana Sargam, Hari Haran and Madhushri lent their voices. For the Tamil version, SP Balasubramaniam, Yesudas, KS Chitra and Srinivas came on board. Swades carried a tender lullaby, sung by Udit Narayan. For Tamil, it had to be none other than KJ Yesudas.
முல்லையே கேளு.
Vijay, we spoke about Surmayee Ankhiyon Mein and your dad's song in Swades, both lullabies. Your song in Kadal is also in the same zone. How would you compare them or say evaluate them?
Thai Sonna Talat, I mean, obviously, because of, I think Swades was one of the most wonderful films done by Shah Rukh Khan sir, as an actor as well. And that film in itself was so beautiful. And the songs, You Hi Chala and all that. Somewhere, like, I wish, like, as much as beautiful as Udit ji has sung it in Hindi, but somewhere like in my, like as a son and like a music lover and a like an ardent fan of my father and Rahman sir's combo, somewhere I wish if only like he sang the Hindi version as well.
தாய் சொன்ன தாலாட்டு தலைமுறையா தமிழ் மறையா முல்லையே கேளு.
Because a lot of people talk about how beautiful and how addicted they are to the Tamil version.
தாய் சொன்ன தாலாட்டு தலைமுறையா தமிழ் மறையா முல்லையே கேளு.
I wouldn't compare it to my songs because that voice and that combo, and I think that era of A.R. Rahman sir was a different beast. I think both of them, in a way. And then now it's a different type of filmmaking. It's a different type of time also for songs like this. It never sits. It's there, and maybe in another 10 years, maybe like people talk about it. I mean, like Tamil audience, there is a thing, there is a good following for certain songs like that, like Sitare Nila and all that. There's another beautiful song that I love of Sir's that I recorded is Amma from 99 songs in Telugu and Tamil that I recorded, that's one of my favorite, like really favorite songs as well. But I think like I said like earlier, somehow Sir likes to keep me in that genre for the most part. So I don't know. I keep wondering when he'll use me for something completely, different. I'm getting old as well, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
From Raja to A.R. Rahman, from Roja to Thug Life, Mani Ratnam, like never before. Full interview, uncut, uncensored. Rahman Music Shades. Only on O2 India. Streaming now on YouTube. Find its link in the description.
Hey muscular, hey popular, spectacular, he's a bachelor.
2008, Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, a generation's coming-of-age story.
But Papu can't dance.
Its music was magic, one of the highest-selling albums of the year. Its director Abbas Tyrewala and A.R. Rahman reunited in 2010 for Jhootha Hi Sahi, a rom-com starring John Abraham, Pakhi Tyrewala.
Call me baby, call me jo naam tu main wahi.
Its soundtrack ruled the charts for weeks.
Cry, cry, itna cry karte hai kai ko, itna darte hai kai ko.
And this film offered Vijay something unusual, a song in English.
Stranger in the moonlight, I've been waiting for a lifetime.
Vijay, this was something very different. A English song for a Hindi film. Were you surprised?
No, I was surprised, and I don't know, somewhere, because I think I don't know, somewhere maybe I spoke to him and I said that maybe like I was like a Frank Sinatra fan, or I don't know what it was that made him call me for that song particularly, but somewhere I felt like I was a good choice. I was the right choice. The fact that he thought of me was very exciting, for it.
Stranger in the moonlight, I've been waiting for a lifetime.
I went to University of Miami. I did Western classical music there, and so like I've done Western music as far as like 3-4 years of BA in music, and I've done Latin, Spanish, German, Italian, all these type of singing, and English as well. So this was not very out of my comfort zone, but at the same time it was pushing a little bit of my limits, and it was amazing to finally get a chance to do that here in our music. I think only not many people can pull it off like that the way he can. So
कभी तो आए दबे पाँव से तू.
we started recording at like some 4 o'clock or like around 2 o'clock, and Sir wasn't there. It was 2 other people there, the engineer and another person recording me, and we were just going on singing the humming for a while, and it was around 4:30 I think, and then suddenly we hadn't even started like the first like the Pallavi, the first stanza even. So we're just singing this humming, and we're just trying to get a hold of the tune or whatever, and they were just making me sing it again and again, and just recording things in a way. I'm like looking over because they're constantly like replaying like a few seconds of the tune, of the humming, and then I was like, I can do it again. And I look over, and then Sir sitting there, and then the other two, they've gone off, and then he's like, come on man, let's go. Why are you singing only the humming? Like let's think. And then he made me come closer to the mic. He like kind of just like in a few minutes he balanced the voice in such a way that he wanted it. He asked me like, I need your tone like real timbre into the song. So come closer, like let's see, hear your warm, voice and all that. And then in a matter of minutes, we started. 4:30 to 6 a.m. we were done with the song. An hour and a half.
Hey you, hold me closer, closer to you.
I love recording, like when he's there, it's like he knows exactly how to make me sound. He knows exactly how it should sound. So like it finishes off in a matter of, like, and it's not about finishing off in a matter of short time, but like you finish off exactly how he wants it. So then it kind of makes you feel like satisfied when you leave the studio.
I've been waiting for the moonlit sky.
Vijay, the soundtrack of Jhootha Hi Sahi topped the charts.
Yeah.
But the film did not do well, and that impacted its soundtrack also.
Yeah.
How do such situations affect singers and their careers?
See, like, I think it's something that goes hand in hand with our industry, right? Film music, and like composers, singers, all are so connected, and our industry, particularly our industry, film industry is what runs the whole show in a way. Actors obviously get paid the most, directors produce, when they produce, obviously music directors, and then singers and lyricists are kind of at the end of the food chain in a way. But so we get the after effect of it in a way, but I think more so when those kind of songs don't click and climb because of the film, it kind of makes us feel like, damn, that was such a good song. But there were so many songs like that you feel like, oh, they're so good, it's going to be so good, which don't really make it. But then there are so many songs that you don't think about, in that level, like, and like Nenjame when I sang it, I don't think I thought it was going to be such a big hit as it became. But then it did, and people love it. People just somehow connect to it. I don't know, and so that's how it is. That's how it works. And I think there are so many songs, I think, of Sir's, even, like, obviously just for the soundtrack, the film worked in a way, or at least the film kind of worked because at least the soundtrack was so good, type of thing. And I think only very few people have that power, to pull a film somewhat, at least a few weeks in running, just because of the songs. And sometimes it doesn't work like that. So you just go with the flow. I mean, I guess there's nothing you can really do about it. So.
Coming up next, Mamanan, a song Vijay never expected to be a hit. A melody meant for Mani Ratnam, yet brought to life by Gautam Vasudev Menon. 99 songs. Vijay's track claimed #1 spot in the album, a moment that marked his growing journey. With more stories, moments and musical gems, Vijay Yesudas returns in the next episode of Rahman Music Sheets. Stay with us.
My comparison is, more so with him, like, rather than anybody else. Initial 5 to 6 years, it was very difficult to understand, what I've come from, what I've gotten, and to kind of get, used to that. So I think, like, the likes of especially Sir, like Rahman Sir and all, really made me understand what I am capable of, and that's something that not many people do very well in this industry, particularly. So.
Do you agree that this indeed was the moment of the day? Is your choice different? Whatever your mind says, write it in the comments section below. We will be waiting. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell icon, and stay entertained.